Inflation is slowing. That's what the headlines say. That's what the charts show. That's what policymakers keep repeating. But the reality on the ground feels very different. But when you go to the grocery store, you're paying the same or more for less. Same price, smaller package, fewer ounces. It's a hidden tax on your budget. So how can inflation be falling while everyday life keeps getting more expensive? That contradiction isn't random. It's the paradox. And today on Priced Out, we're going to explain why this is happening and why it's not an accident. It's a deliberate business strategy aimed at protecting margins. When economists talk about inflation, they're talking about the economy, a high-level abstraction, indexes, statistical baskets, year-over-year averages. These are the tools of the trade for economists. But households don't experience averages. They experience weekly budgets, monthly rent, daily prices. When inflation data improves, it means prices are rising more slowly, not that life is getting cheaper. So when people say inflation is down, why am I still struggling? They are not confused. They are right. They're measuring something completely different. Today, we bridge the gap between data and life. Shrinkflation is when companies reduce the size, weight, or quantity of a product without reducing price. A cereal box gets thinner, a bag of chips has more air, a roll of paper towels loses sheets. It's subtle. On the shelf, the price looks unchanged, but the cost per ounce quietly rises. It's stealthy. Shrinkflation matters because inflation data is designed to track prices, not package sizes. It's a loophole. So inflation can appear to cool, while households are effectively paying more. This is how it hides in plain sight. Here's the key disconnect. Economic data assumes products are consistent. Same item, same quantity, same comparison. But shrinkflation breaks that assumption. When the package shrinks, metrics understate the real increase in cost. So the economy says inflation is easing. Households say costs are rising. Both statements are true. Now let's talk incentives. From a corporate perspective, raising prices is incredibly risky. It's loud. Consumers notice. Media notices. Politicians complain. It triggers a backlash that hurts the brand. Cutting prices is even worse. It signals weakness to investors. It suggests the company is losing ground. But shrinking products? That protects profit margins without triggering alarms. Revenue stays stable. Margins stay healthy. Stock prices stay supported. To the world, everything looks successful. Shrinkflation isn't about survival. It's about meeting investor expectations for constant quarterly growth. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Markets don't buy groceries. Households do. They have different goals. Markets care about earnings per share, guidance, margins. Shrinkflation improves all three metrics. So from the market's perspective, nothing is wrong. The corporate engine is running perfectly. From a household's perspective, everything feels tighter. The money just doesn't go as far. That's why the economy can look healthy while ordinary people feel squeezed. It's a structural disconnect. Asset owners experience inflation differently. Stock prices adjust. Home values rise with inflation. But ordinary households experience inflation through consumption. Food, rent, utilities, every day. Shrinkflation doesn't show up in GDP. It doesn't show up in stock charts, but it's in your budget. That's why inflation cooling doesn't feel like relief. The numbers say one thing, life says another. We often overlook the subtle changes in our daily lives, but these small adjustments add up. Every ounce lost is a penny stolen from your future savings, a slow erosion of purchasing power. Companies spend millions researching the just noticeable difference, the point where you won't stop buying. They know your habits better than you do. They rely on you being too busy or tired to switch. Even in bulk stores, the value proposition is changing. Bigger boxes don't always mean better deals. The math is getting harder for the consumer. You now need an economics degree just to check out. This isn't new, but the scale is unprecedented. In the past, value was a point of brand pride. Today, that pride is replaced by quarterly earnings pressure, serving the shareholder, not the customer. Shrinkflation is global. From London to Tokyo, consumers report smaller portions and higher prices. It's a synchronized effort by multinational corporations to maintain profit in a volatile economy. Design is part of the deception. New look, same taste often means 20% less product. They use shapes that look full from the front but are hollow from the side. Architectural disappointment. There's a nutritional cost too. When portions shrink, we're forced to eat less or buy more. The real cost of shrinkflation isn't just measured in ounces. It's the loss of trust between producers and consumers. But consumers are starting to fight back. Social media is exposing these tactics and naming brands. The viral shrinkflation posts are putting pressure on companies to be more transparent. Progress is slow. Technology might help us. Apps that track price per ounce in real time could alert us to theft. Knowledge is power. The more we understand these strategies, the better we can navigate the future. There's an ethical question here. Is it fair to deceive customers through subtle changes? When profit is the only metric, the customer's well-being is the first thing sacrificed for growth. Some governments are considering laws to force companies to label products that have shrunk. It's a start, but the lobby is powerful. Real change requires a shift in how we value labor. Shrinkflation exploits that trust. It uses psychological shortcuts to extract value from us. Small businesses struggle to compete. They don't have scale to re-engineer packages every month. Inflation is complex, but it's not just money supply. It's about corporate choices in response. If every company shrinks products, inflation becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy of declining value. The real cost of shrinkflation isn't ounces. It's the loss of trust between people and producers. When trust is broken, the economic reality crumbles. We need an honest conversation about value. Once companies shrink products, they almost never reverse it. This is the new normal for consumers. Higher margins become permanent for the company. This is why prices don't really come back down. Not because inflation is permanent, but because business strategies are. The profit is the priority. The economy says inflation is easing. Households say life is still expensive. Both are true, because they're measuring different realities. One is data-driven, the other is lived experience. Until the economy measures affordability the way households live it, this paradox isn't going away. We've seen how shrinkflation hides the cost of living. It serves markets but fails households. But by understanding these tactics, we can demand better. We can choose to measure success by value. Because at the end of the day, the economy exists to serve us, not the other way around. The paradox of cooling inflation in a world of shrinking goods is a warning sign. It's time we started paying attention to the details. Thank you for joining us on Priced Out. If you want clear explanations of why the economy feels disconnected from real life, subscribe. Turn on notifications for more deep dives. Thanks for watching. I'm Priced Out.